next, it is a welterweight showdown between Gilbert Burns and Gilbert Dorino Burns.
You ready? You ready?
Round one is upon us between two of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down the film.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as well-rounded as they come. They both can wrestle, both can grapple, both can strike. They can do it all. And these are the matchups that we dream of as MMA fans.
Circling to his right. Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. He's already landed several in this round, and the damage is really starting to take its toll.
Yeah, it's really starting to take its toll. And you watch the opponent walking gingerly on his leg, and one big tell that you're starting to really do well with your leg kicks is when your opponent starts to switch stances.
Right.
Watch for a stance switch very soon.
Well, he has done some serious damage with these elbows, DC, and if you're on the other side, you got to figure out a way to stop this from happening.
You got to get those hands up. You got to block whenever you're in tight. Make sure you're not taking all these nasty elbows.
All right, look at hip toss as he takes him down. Now we'll see what he can do with it.
Right into side control.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Back to the stand-up now. Both fighters upright.
Way to hide that leg kick. Over and over, he's fighting behind these beautiful leg kicks.
Oh, strong punch there by Burns. All right, so he lands another jab now, just snapping that thing off, DC.
I believe that.
And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change, making things go look. Come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad.
Oh, he hip tosses him to the mat. Now we'll see what he can do from here, DC.
Right into side control. He's going to try to control him, then find a submission.
Gets up again here, but hurting. All right, so another swing and a miss, and I'd imagine if your gas tank is this low, you got to find times to try to preserve that energy and get yourself back to a place where you can actually dole out some damage.
Yeah, you got to get out to space, find places to rest and recover. Get against the octagon, go to the clinch, find ways to just recover so that when you have that next explosion, it actually has some meaning to it.
No, yeah.
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay. It ends up a knockout, but this now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer. All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between the Nigerian Nightmare Kamaru Usman and George Rush St. Pierre. Well, DC, like Frank Sinatra, this man has done it his way. The former UFC welterweight and middleweight champion, George Rush St. Pierre. A lot of people believe pound for pound, DC, GSP is the best they've ever seen.
Yes, because he was able to mix everything together so well. When he was fighting a wrestler, he was able to keep the fight standing. When he was fighting a striking specialist, he was able to take him to the ground. His jiu-jitsu and just his full-on MMA game was something that we had never seen in the UFC before. Won the UFC championship at middleweight after being away for 4 years. Just showed how special George St. Pierre truly is.
In terms of MMA application of wrestling, no one has done it better than George Rush St. Pierre. Well, even dating to his time on The Ultimate Fighter, DC, back in 2015, you got the sense very early on that Kamaru Usman could be something special, as he has always put it. I'm a problem. He's a champion. He's a real problem.
Yes, he is a problem because he has a pace and pressure that most guys can't handle. We saw it in the RDA fight. We saw it in the Woodley fight. And because his wrestling is so smothering, as he showed in the Moraes fight, his striking opportunities opened themselves up. Kamaru Usman, as you say, J.A., is a real problem for anybody at 107.
And he's a loyalist. He has been true to his coaches, Henry Wolf, Greg Jones, and everybody else. Kamaru Usman has realized the dream and try to take it to the next level here too. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. George St. Pierre is 6 years his senior. The reach is identical. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 26. Ready.
So the fight is now underway. On one side, you have the fighter who does everything well, taking on a true grappler on the other side. Going to be interesting.
Dale, pelotudo, hace gancho.
Keep it upright.
I mean, Damian Maia made... the most specialist type of grappler in the UFC. This guy resembles him in a number of ways. Let's see how he manages this fight against a guy that can do just about everything inside the octagon.
Usman gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center. There's the early takedown. He told us on Thursday he didn't necessarily see a path to victory if he couldn't get takedowns. That is certainly a good sign.
Right away, he got the takedown. I don't believe they could have imagined that it would work so well so early. Great job. Watch knees to the body. Nice kick.
Usman gets tattooed by that straight punch. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round one.
Otra vez, loco, este.
Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. Ooh, nice slip there to avoid the punch by Usman. Circling towards the left now.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Very nice outside leg kick by him there, DC. We'll see if he follows it up here.
He's really driving his shin into his opponent's thigh, beating his leg up.
Oh, knee strike right to the midsection there.
Another punch to the head. He's really turning every part of himself into those strikes to the head.
Usman gets the tie clinch here. Well-placed knee to the body.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick. He's throwing every part of himself into these big legs.
He finally gets the takedown now. So what do they say? Try again.
If at first you don't succeed, you try again. And this guy is the poster boy for that saying. Now the guy's got on. He's attacking armbar now. There it is. Now he falls back into the finishing position. He got it, John.
How about it? Gets the win by submission. Beautifully executed there on the ground. All right, so here we go. Round one is underway. Very compelling matchup for fight fans around the world, and going to be very interesting to see how soon the grappler goes for the takedown.
Well, he's going to try to get the takedown right away. But when he shoots that shot, when he changes that level, he is going to be shooting into a guy that truly understands all aspects of mixed martial arts. I'm wondering how, if his first shot doesn't work, does he approach trying to get this fight to the ground?
Oh, the Superman punch lands. Just missed with the straight left hand.
Oh, nice right hand, John.
A lot of power on display from Kamaru Usman as he lands yet again there.
Kamaru Usman showed in the coat. Wow.
All right, so a near perfect entry there, and finally he gets his first takedown of the fight. bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation. Right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hips, push him away, and try to escape this very, very dangerous position. He's going to attack armbar here.
And he's out. Both fighters get up now.
Good stick.
Trying to land the elbow there, to no avail. Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown. Oh, and there's the double leg takedown, DC. That is just too good, too easy.
Too good, too easy. The timing was just too good. Before he could even defend, he's already off of his feet, going backwards. It's hard to run backwards, and that's what happens when this guy hits his double leg.
Set up those takedowns. While we look back at some of the replays from that previous round, DC, a lot of good action for fight fans over those 5 minutes.
I mean, high pace, high intensity.
All right, here we go, DC. Our next round is underway, and he's chasing some punch stat records tonight. That was some serious volume and efficiency in the previous round.
Normally, you see that in boxing, where a guy just throws so many strikes. But this man has taken it to the octagon, looking to break all the punch records before the night is over. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Oh! Just misses there with the left. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Oh, the difference in the striking is crazy.
Punch coming, it's blocked. And now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, in the night, that one landed right on the spot.
Oh, big roundhouse attempt, just misses.
Beautiful strike.
Nice little kickboxing exchange there from the welterweight champ. GSP gets the takedown there. Three minutes now to go in this one. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. Effective punch there by Usman.
Nice body kick.
Another shot lands upstairs. Just missing on the uppercut there. stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Gets up the feet, his opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. This guy has to be hurt very badly again.
Well, the octagon, not a great
Un gancho hacia abajo.
place to be when you're looking for a rest or a stool. His stamina has been a huge issue tonight.
It's abandoned him, but he did it. He tried. He fought as hard as he could for as long as he could. Now it's about...
Oh, and there's the double leg takedown for him. Beautiful entry there.
He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock. And if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle.
Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Nicely done. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about
Cúrete,
to start.
pajero.
15 seconds. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by GSP. And that's the end of round number 2. All right, so a crowd-pleasing 5 minutes in the books. DC, take us through some of the highlights.
Punch after punch landed right on his opponent's face. He did a great job of finding his target, locking in, and then getting his fist to the target in that round.
Listen, we are losing this fight. I need you to dig down and get going in this round. Everything we do has to be hard and fast. You've got to finish this.
Ready, fight. Ready.
Crowd fired up, so are we. Third and final round. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. And he landed the right hand there.
No.
Nicely done as he gets the double leg takedown. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're going to sit there at the drive-thru, order a combination, take the soda with your food, give him the right hand behind the jab, give him the hook.
Oh, picture-perfect body shot there.
Unbelievable. That shot landed perfectly, and now he's got his opponent hurt.
Quick entry here.
Nice single leg entry.
Ah, mierda, me lo levantó, boludo.
You could feel the canvas reverberating here.
I mean, right there. Boom, 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 boom. It's like me running.
And they separate. Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You gotta like what you're seeing thus far.
I mean, the speed at which he throws is crazy.
All right, so another swing and a miss, and I'd imagine if your gas tank is this low, you got to find times to try to preserve that energy and get yourself back to a place where you can actually dole out some damage.
Yeah, you got to get out to space, find places to rest and recover, get against the octagon, go to the clinch, find ways. Quick entry, a great single. He flips him over the top. What a huge takedown.
I mean, do I survive that, or did I read my last right?
Absolutely not. You don't survive that. It's over. It's over.
Whoa!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Well, you got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right.
Oh! He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Under a minute to go here in our third and final round.
work.
45 seconds remain in the round.